Alright, what's up guys? Shogi here, back with another video. And again, it's been a few days, but what can I say? I've been tied up a lot with AP World History. To review for the AP exam, which will be my first AP exam, we got like this 30-page packet, and I've had like 6 pages a night to do. And these aren't like pages like front side, like a couple questions each. I'm getting like 4 essay questions a page, and then I'm labeling maps and crap. It's a whole bunch of junk, really. I've maybe done 8 of the 100-some questions by myself. The rest I've just been using first period to get some answers from other kids. AP World's probably the only class I'd really just not, or just like copy work from. It's just such crap that we have to do that, and she takes a grade for it every day. But I'm not too worried about that class, because we've been doing a mock AP exam for the past week, like taking off every other day to review. And the parts that we've done so far are the continuity and change over time essay and the document-based question essay. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with the AP exam formats, or which tests have these DBQ and CCOT essays, but so far, as far as I'm concerned, I definitely have like the only 7 out of 7 on the continuity and change over time essay, and like I sit next to number 1 in our class in my first period class. Sometimes she just gives me, or she throws me some AP World answers, or she has in the past. One time, like the day after, she let me copy like a couple things, like a couple things I had to fill in on like a timeline or something. She was like, "My mom was very mad at me that I let you copy my paper." I was like, "What? You talk to your mom about first period habits?" She's like, "Yeah, I talked to my mom about everything." And I guess, this kind of struck me as a kind of a surprise, because I don't really let my parents in on a lot of my school life. Just rowing in my extracurriculars, I guess you could say. I've always been sort of kind of an independent student. I don't know how many of you can relate to me in this. Ooh, that was close. I looked down at my dad's phone for once, and it was about to lock, but I got it. But I've just been really busy. And then the document-based question essay, I got a 7 out of 7 on 2. And like today, the teacher pulled me aside, and like at the beginning of the year, I thought this was actually kind of cool. This is one of the things that maybe I would implement as a teacher if I were a teacher, which I'm 99% sure I'm not going to become a teacher. But hey, you never know. And that was like the first day of school, as opposed to my entrepreneurship teacher who gave us bookwork on the first day of school, like a woman. My AP World History teacher had us write her a letter. We all like contributed topics that we might want to like talk to her about, like hobbies, like her family and whatnot. And I really got to like, that was pretty much my first impression to her, you know. And I implied that I was an intelligent individual, and then like I don't show that. So like throughout the year, I just really confused her by being like off and on, like goofy, and then just like slap you with intelligence. And she like pulled me aside today and just like, "Hey, you're kind of smart." And I was like, "Yep," and walked in the class. Felt like a beast. And she teaches another class, but I'm definitely taking a break from her because I don't like her teaching style, but I'll try out her other class my senior year. And I don't know if you heard that, but there was like a pop in the ground, and I wasn't sure if my mom was walking over here from her room or not. But I decided to make this commentary just a little bit longer because I'm in the mood to play some BioShock Infinite, and I need an excuse to go play for a few minutes, so I'm making this commentary. In this Saturday, I actually don't have a regatta or like a meet for rowing. My crew, and I'm not sure if I've gotten hours yet. I work at Dairy Queen. I don't know how many of you have jobs. If you do, I'd be delighted to know where you work and how you feel about working there. And if you ever see comments from an account name demands a song of farts, just know that that kid lives in Germany, and he may or may not be related to me. But he won't be able to answer this comment question of the day because I don't think he has a job right now. But I did sell those, if you watched my last video, like the first few seconds, I showed a little clip of a few cards that I sold. I'm going to have you go watch that video if you want to go see which cards I'm talking about. But I just sold those for just under $800, and I'm going to be sending my bro a couple hundreds so he can have fun in some Germany times. But BioShock Infinite, I'm really just waiting on DLC. I don't know if I brought this up in one of my last couple commentaries, but one of my friends on my crew, his name is Jack, and he's pretty bad at rowing. But last fall, our coach had us vote for captains and such, and we all got 2 votes. And there's this kid named Logan who's a total cock, but he's a senior and he was super strong. He could probably bench 250, I'd say. I mean, he was strong for a cross-country run. I mean, benching 250, it's more than I can do. So this kid's strong, and he can row pretty decently, and he's kind of a cock, but people liked him enough to vote him as a captain. But Greg, my coach, said we could have 2 captains, so most people wasted one of their votes on Captain Jack, as we like to call him. He's so over the top and silly. Like, he's like my old math teacher, and in that he's just so goofy. Like, he talks like this, he's always laughing, but like, that's just how he is. So we all voted in Captain Jack, but he went to Australia for 2 weeks, and like only one of those weeks was his 2-week spring break, and he missed like a week of school and had to miss some rowing just to make up homework and such. But he said he got so bored in Australia that he played through BioShock Infinite 3 times, and dang it, I let my dad's phone lock. But I'm just in the mood for BioShock Infinite. I haven't played it in like 2 weeks. I had my friend Andrew come over, and I don't know how many of you, like, I don't even know who's watching this video, because none of you, it's so weird, none of you ever like rate the videos or comment, but like a consistent 2 of you. And I was talking to my friend Harley, who I used to play with, and that was Penguin in my old clan, and Andrew is Green. I really have no idea how many of you have watched me for like the 2.5 years I've uploaded, and how familiar you are with these people. But I had Green come over, and he hadn't seen, I don't think, well, he might have seen pictures of my new computer. I live right next to him, if you didn't know. But I had him come over, and he played some BioShock Infinite on my computer, just like, yeah, BioShock Infinite looks a little bit better than console BioShock Infinite. And I'd already been told that by my friend, my best friend Brian, who would come over. He has it on Xbox. He beat BioShock Infinite in 2 days of playing, I think, which is a retarded, because BioShock Infinite, I took it really slow, and I think I beat it in 13 or 14 hours, and that was me going out and like looking everywhere. And even then, I didn't find all of the voxophones, which are an equivalent to Modern Warfare's intel. There's voxophones scattered throughout, and it took me a while to get the ending of that game too. BioShock Infinite is it's a great game, and moral of the story is I really cannot wait for DLC for that game to come out, because it was a short game, and I bought the season pass for DLC right when it came out. I think that was one of my birthday presents from my dad. I was just like, hey, I'm top 10 in the class and my birthday, so get me something. And while I'm talking about my birthday, I'm going to go off on a small little rant. My dad said he subscribed me to an entrepreneurship magazine, and I was like, yeah, subscribe me to that magazine, Entrepreneurship or Harvard Business Review. He's like, alright, got it, sweet. Or I said sweet, and then it's been 2 months, and I haven't received a magazine from either of those publications, so thanks, Dad. But he did give me the password to his PayPal and eBay accounts, and I've been using those to my, to my benefit, I should say. I know my mom's password to eBay, and sometimes I used to use that to sell a few Naruto cards back in my career as a Naruto card player, and I've uploaded commentary over some COD 4, I'd say about 1.5 years ago. I think that's one of my random videos linked at the end of one of my videos quite a few uploads ago. But I have a video talking about my career as a Naruto card game player over there. If you're not familiar with Naruto, it's an anime. I don't know why you wouldn't be familiar with that if you're watching one of my nerdy video game videos. But yeah, that's about it. I think 9 minutes isn't about enough time for me to go play some BioShock Infinite. I need to study for my third part of the mock AP exam that I'm having in class, which is the multiple choice section, and I just decided that I'm content with a 7 out of 7 on the 2 essays, and then getting whatever I get on the multiple choice, because I know I'm not going to do super well on it. Just be content with whatever I got. So I'll let you guys go. If you enjoyed this video, just a gentle reminder, those of you who watch my videos know that I don't do this very often, but I would appreciate a rating. All that does is just spreads the word of my channel. You don't have to share the video with a link or anything, just thumbs it up, shows it up in your friends' news feeds and your followers or subscribers' news feeds, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Until next time, I guess I'll unlock this iPhone, and I'll see you later.
and forth with fits of Jack and forth of weed. I'm back to pack on heads with young Cletus to pat my back. Yo, nigga with a nose ring, that's right. Just here to rap them songs. Rag on my hair, rap weed in Vegas, rockin' Vagabond. Sing the song, oh, you don't know? What? Well, I still bang with you, hang with you, sit drink with you, as long as I can sing with you live. This shit my